Hello, this is AOR S18 and this is my AOR race for Monaco, and we're once again joined by the party, so let's hear what the party has to say for the start of the race.
Oh, sunny weekend. Let's go, boys.
How are you? I'm still black.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hez is actually still black.
Nice YouTuber privilege.
So there we go, that's a good start to the video already, and we're loading this up now for Monaco. This video, I don't know how it's going to go. I'm trying to do the partying because it's actually quite funny, but it's also a mess with me commentating over it. But yeah, loading this up and into the race we go. First banker lap. Yeah, didn't really get a lap in early. I kept bottling and cutting turn one.
Oh, actually got no
Shock.
fuel,
So coming through the swimming pool section now, missing the apex by about an absolute mile through the and getting loads of oversteer. It's really been not really good into the lap. Kez is there, and oh no, that's not gone well. And I've taken out Pit Kez.
Oh god, he's stuttering.
So yeah, got wing damage. Had to pit obviously. Kez got a penalty. Yeah, that's the end of my first run. It seems I got red wing damage obviously. So got only 2 laps or 2 runs now to try and set a lap time. Only just over 5 minutes left now, and this is my first actual lap. I'm already 1.1 down on Matt in the second sector. My teammate Matt, who's probably going to be the quickest by a long way this race, I think. And out through the next section of final corner, anti-nogs, and up to the line with 5 seconds up on my previous invalidated time. It's going to be a 10.9, so absolutely horrendous. My best lap was, well, in time trial, my best lap was a 9.1. My actual, in a practice session, my best lap was a 9.6, so I've got a lot to gain on that, but obviously it's so hard around this track to get a PB because you just lose so much time compared to time trial because the walls actually matter in the actual race. So yeah, this is my best lapping holding out, trying to take it as well as possible, getting pretty reasonably good first sector, but I'm already 2 tenths down on Matt, you can see there, which is not where I want to be really. Obviously he's going to probably beat me in quality as he has done for the previous 5 races this season, but coming through the hairpin now, pretty decent run through there, not much wheel spin, and second gear through the next few corners, trying to keep it. And Riley obviously really helping there with a bit of commentary in the party, but I'm only 2 tenths up. I really should be doing better than this. Yeah, I'm not doing well at all. It's not a good lap so far, really. Breaking about 75 metres, trying to take the corner as well as possible, locked at the front left a bit, and not really cutting it as much as you can. I'm only a 10th up now. This is not good at all. It's going to be a high 10 again. So yeah, I've really not got my potential here at all. So through the swimming pool section, a lot of time to gain here, which I have done actually. I've done a pretty decent run through there, and Tarascas now breaking a bit early, but first gear getting to turn in nicely, and through the anti-nose again. I'm 3 tenths up, coming down towards the line, put it down to overtake mode. It's going to be a 10.7, which is very poor. And then I did try and improve. I went straight out for another lap, carried on, but I mean I had to use lower ERS modes. But coming down to the chicane now, breaking about 60 meters again. Not really cutting as much as you can again, but I am a 2 tenths up, so there's a little bit of potential here for a low 10. But I don't know what's going to happen here then. And there's a car upside down in the middle of the track. That's really helpful.
Oh my God.
And yeah, I invalidated the next corner because I couldn't get a good run. I was a little bit distracted, to be honest, because there was a car upside down with 2 wheels.
What?
So yeah, that was that, and I didn't improve. So a 10.7 is what I'm left with. So that's the end of the session. I'm currently P10. Where's it going to put me? Right at the end of the session. Just about to retire from the session now. Matt's trying to still do a lap, even though he's already on provisional pole, so it shouldn't matter. But yeah, end of the session now. Matt's on about time trial for some reason, but here he is on pole position. Myself in 11th, only 3 drivers behind me. One of them didn't even set a lap, and Kez got a 5th-place penalty. So not really good at all, and I've got a lot of places to try and gain up in the race. But yeah, I don't know how it's going to go. Monaco's so hard to overtake. And on the session now, into the session, we actually had to restart because of someone joining, so we've had to load the setup again. Starting on mediums, trying to go to hards, and Kez is actually in the custom grid. The host forgot to put Kez last, so but loading the setup now once again. I'm not confident at all. We're just going to try and stay out of trouble. But let's see how it goes on the 5 red lights now for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's quite a long hold, but we're away at last for the race. I've underfueled it quite a lot. I've not got a good start at all there. And Iron Weasel is going to have a look around the outside into turn 1, but no, he doesn't do that. Trying to keep it cautiously, keep my front wing. I've actually got a little bit of warning there because of cutting turn 1, but Iron Weasel just found to back out. So up into 11th place again on mediums. I think most other people are on softs, so let's try and keep it clean. Maybe look for a move throughout the lap if I can. Be a little bit opportunistic if I can beat, but I've dropped back a little bit from the racing point of Joker. He's going to be inside a bend though. Can I take advantage here? Can I take a wide line through the mirror boat and down the hairpin? I've tried going for it and absolutely bottled it and crashed into him. So that's gone really good. And I've got orange front wing, so I'm gonna have to try and live with it for now. But if it's bad, I can just pit onto hards and go to the end. But that wasn't Joker's fault at all. I just tried to maybe think about going down the inside and completely misjudged it and dinked my front wing and it went completely off. So lap 2 now, you can see how much I've dropped back from Joker, who I'm normally quicker than, especially at street tracks. He's on the pad. So pitting this lap, setting the repair to yes very late there. That would have been quite bad. And the Williams on the Monaco going crazy with each other. And into the pits now for the hards. It's a very long stop. The front wing being changed now. And I'm going to be dead last. Ryan actually pit straight away for front wing. I've tried leaving too early as well and got a really bad launch off the pit exit. And now constant Ryan is going to come past, and I'm going to be down into last place. So yeah, this is really just damage limitation now. Just try and keep it clean, and maybe finish somewhere. And out of the pit lane now, trying to stay inside the white line and not hit the wall on the right, as it's very close there. But that's it. That's where I am now, 14th, and obviously I'm really bad at overtaking anyway. And actually Ben's retired, so Ben is he came into the pits, retired, and then left. But his AI car drove out again. So that's don't quite know why that happened. He probably should have, like, the AI should have stayed in the pits, but he didn't for some reason. But that's actually pulled the safety car out, which Riley's very happy about. You can hear Matt isn't very happy about because he's past the pit lane already, and everyone else will try to go onto hards, but he can't. But that's all right for me. It's going to bunch up the pack again. I'm up into 12th, so back onto the back of the points. Kez loves Lee Mather apparently, which is all right. Not Kez, Riley, sorry. And safety car restart now, and I'm 11th place. It's a few people pit. And constant Ryan just ahead of me now. Still trying to overtake him, but obviously I'm really bad at overtaking anyway. So around Monaco, I've got no chance really. It's I don't think I'm going to go for anything too stupid, especially as I'm almost on the edge of the points now, and there's guaranteed to be more retirement. So I'm probably going to get points if I finish, to be honest. And now down towards turn 1, trying to keep with Ryan, but obviously cold hards don't want to lock up and go straight into the wall there. But Kez has actually got quite a good run on me, so I'm going to have to be careful of him. Even though he's on the pad now, he switched from the wheel to the pad on the safety car, which is a really legit strat. And yeah, don't want to go overtaking, so he's really slow. So it's like I've got to go defensive here now. He's got to run, so I got to go to the right hand side of the track and hold that position. And down towards the hairpin, he doesn't die for me, luckily. But we're already dropping back quite a lot. You can see the Mercedes of Iron Weasel is ahead of Ryan now, and then a bit of a gap up ahead as well. So yeah, not great so far. Ryan's holding up a little bit, I feel like, but obviously there's not his problem. Like, Iron Weasel in the pits now though, so I'm up into the points because the Mercedes is in. So if I can just get a point, if I can survive, I would really be happy. So at this point, but Ryan now, I'm closing a little bit. I'm in DRS, but obviously DRS zones are so short around here that you can't really make a move anyway. So you can see how far behind the rest of the cars are now. Schwiz is actually pit and come out on mediums. Matt here is going to come out the pits and just ahead of me, because obviously his botched strategy meant that he had to stay out under the safety car, and now he's out on the mediums, trying to go to the end, and he should be able to, well, he's going to have massive pace advantage over me, so yeah, he's going to be easily pulling away. Hopefully I can take advantage of him overtaking Ryan and overtake Ryan myself, which would be quite fun. But it'd be interesting to see. You can see on the map it's such a cluster for the top 6. So Matt's still got a reasonable chance of winning if he could overtake people. As Kez has to make another pit stop in the Williams, and Ryan now defending from Matt. I don't think he'll put up too much of a fight because he's quite a sensible driver, and Matt's obviously got the pace to be a lot higher than he is now, even though this is net position because everyone's going to the end, or everyone's trying to go to the end anyway. So down towards the chicane, and Matt goes for the inside of Ryan. Ryan has to cut the corner to avoid, and I think I'm a little bit too far back to go for anything here. Yeah, I am. So that's a bit unfortunate. Ryan also got Ryan got a penalty because Matt's a cheat, and now a few hours later, like 17, and Schwiz is just behind me now. And Matt is up ahead trying to overtake Joker now. You can hear in the party people talking about it.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
And yeah, surprisingly, Joker's actually taken someone out, which I don't think has ever happened before. Joker's spun out himself as well, so yeah, that's another position for me. I'm up into 8th now, but Schwiz is just behind me on medium, so he's one to watch as well. Matt's also got a lot of damage, so he's going to have to pit again, but Ryan is still ahead of me. I've not really got a chance of overtaking him. Matt is in the pits now, you can see on the map, and he's going to go on to another set of mediums, so he's probably still going to catch me at some point in the race, but Schwiz now is just behind me, only 3/10, so I've got to keep it safe here. And almost hitting the wall on the left hand side there, but Schwiz has got a good run now. I've got to try and defend for him. He's going to the right hand side into Casino Square. I've got the inside line, so it should be a fairly easy defense, but Schwiz right around the outside. Can he hold that there? No, he can't. So I'm almost squeezing him into the wall on the inside there. Got to leave him space, but I've got a better run on the outside. Down towards Mirabeau, he doesn't go for it. and I've retained 7th place, but I've dropped 2 seconds back to Ryan now. So yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to catch him up though because of the pace advantage I seem to have, at least for the first half of the race. But we are at half distance now, down to like 24, and you can see Matt is just behind me again.
No,
So Matt's caught me up after being like 15 seconds back in like 4 laps. I've hit the wall there, going to let Matt through on the inside by absolutely wall riding and probably getting damage, I'm not sure. So I let Matt go there, and once again Matt's going to try and overtake Ryan. So yeah, he's going to be absolutely charging now. He still has a chance of podium, I think. This you might have seen on my Twitter, but I'm just going to leave it uncommentated. So I hope you enjoy this little section of the race on lap 25.
Ooh. Kes, get out of the way. Kes, don't go through the corner.
Disconnected car. Oh my god. Morgan's disconnected car just took me out. Oh my god.
Stewie's retired!
Oh, Stewie's out.
Go on,
Wait,
Matt.
what? How am I to third?
Go on me.
People are pitted 12 seconds back.
Morgan's
12
lag is
seconds back.
ridiculous. He
Kes
lags
is in
back.
the fight.
So yeah, I'm up to 5th now somehow. I don't know what went on there.
Wait, was it from...
So-
No, Hamilton's still leading.
And the virtual safety car's out as well. And Kes is being stuck in the pits. I'm laughing. I've watched this about 6 times. I'm still finding it funny. So I was the 5th. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Ryan's still ahead of me as well. So, but now lap 29. X Power is right behind me now. Mediums he pit during that chaos on lap 25. I'm going defensive into the chicane, trying to hold it, and just about getting it turned in right, and staying ahead of Ryan. Staying ahead of X Power for the time being. And X Power down the inside into the back. Is he going to go for that? No, he isn't. Just about holding around the outside. But obviously, only 10 laps to go. This is net position, so I might as well try and defend just to have a bit of fun. And if I can keep him behind for the full 10 laps, then that'd be quite good because obviously I'll gain a position. But currently P5, not terrible. Ryan has pulled away loads now. I'm pretty sure I got loads of damage at some point. I've got orange on one side and yellow on the other, but I decided not to pit. I don't really know why. Just track position's important around here. But he's going to go to the outside into the first corner, Sandevot, and try to keep it on the track. Just about almost squeezing X Power into the wall, and coming up towards the Casino Square again. Now I'm going to understeer like a boat in this corner. My front wing is absolutely awful at this point, and try to keep it safe. But X Power is getting held up massively. Ryan's actually in the wall. Ryan's in the wall up ahead of the yellow flag, so that's going to be a lot of front wing damage. He's going to have to pit with that, and coming down to the hairpin, trying to keep it clean from X Power, but he's going to have a chance down to the chicane surely on his medium tyres. And there's also, I think, Schwiz, who's been lapped just behind as well. He's also a medium, so he's going to be faster than me too. I'm pretty sure I'm the slowest car on track right now, apart from Kes. And now going down towards the chicane. X Power's going to have a big chance now down towards the braking zone. Try and go defensive, but he's going to go around the outside. Braking about 80 metres. Try and hold it. Almost a bit of wheel-to-wheel contact. He goes down the inside. Try to keep out the wall there, and X Power does go around the outside and takes that position. And now X Power's pulled away loads. You can see that's literally like 2 laps, and you can't even see him on the minimap anymore. That's how slow I'm going. And Vulcan now is right behind me, so he's going to be the next car to pass. He's on new mediums as well, so he's going to go switch to the outside and maybe try and fake the inside. No, going to brake late and just about holding it, but he's going to get a very good run up the hill now. And Vulcan almost going down the outside, but he's going to try and go to the inside, is he? No, he's just about behind into the next corner. I've locked up massively on the inside, gets so much understeer through. You can see that I'm going so slowly. It's pretty painful to watch, to be honest. It's down the inside into Mirabeau, trying to brake normally, almost squeeze him into the wall there, and just about letting him through. Well, he made a pretty good overtake there, but down to 6th as Ryan did pit for the front wing. And yeah, Vulcan up into 5th. So I'm down to 6th again. I was 4th for a moment or two. But now Ryan is right behind me for the last lap, so I've got to try and hold him off. We've both got the same number of penalties, so this is 4 track position, and I've got to try and hold him off. He's on pretty fresh softs. Obviously, I've been behind him the whole race, so now the roles are reversed. Matt's about to cross the line and win, in other news, and he's very happy about that, you can hear. But Ryan is all over the back of me. He's going to go for it into Mirabeau. No, he is not. A little bit too far back. But Matt actually, he beat me by over a minute, and he overtook me about 15 laps ago. So Matt's pace was about 6 seconds a lap faster than me, which says it all really. But it was still a fun race. It was very amusing to have everyone in the party. I was actually, surprisingly, I was the 2nd best person in the party, which yeah is saying something. Considering I was absolutely horrendous. But Constant right now down to the chicane, got to go defensive and lock up the front right, but just about hold that, and he's not really got another chance unless he dives it into Raskas. Which I don't think he's going to do. As I said earlier, it's a very sensible driver. So hopefully he doesn't do anything stupid. I almost hit the wall there on the left-hand side, but not quite. I'm having to lift through to back for the last like 20 laps because of damage. And through Rascas now, just about keeping ahead of Ryan. Almost hit the wall on the right hand side there. That would have been pretty bad. Matt's actually left the session by accident, so he's disconnected. So a lap earlier and he would have been screwed. But now coming across the line for P6, which I'll definitely take after how horrendously I drove the entire race. Yeah, not terrible, but also not very good. Matt wins the race from Humperdinck.
Oh my god, Matt actually didn't leave on purpose.
Yeah, Kez actually got 9th. I still did a faster lap than Kez, even though I did about 2 laps without damage that race. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. In other news, Schwiz did a 6th stop, so shout out to him. And that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more. This has been J83, and I will see you next time.